My name is Pierre Allard, and I'm from ATSC, from l'Action Terroriste Socialement Acceptable, and I'm a co-founder with Annie Roy. And then, so I'm an artist, and for us, it's just like a major piece of art, and we started that in '98. So we did a project called Etat d'urgence, and it was to also to souligner, to underline the 50th anniversary of the Human Rights Declaration. So why we did the kind of refugees camps, we want people feel like, what's the feeling to live in a shelter for 5 days? So we invite the public to come and to get that kind of experience. And the first night we were like packed with homeless people. I freaked out. It was just too much pain on the street, and we were with the army, so we had to build like 2 more tents, and it was like everybody was coming to stay with us to do and then the project become a reality because it was like a real state of emergency on the street, and then we did that for 12 years now. We have a lot of fighting with the city, with the army, and we're still there now.
And what do you think that this project, the État d'urgence, what does it mean for homeless people that are living on the street?
But for them, we give them a break for 5 days. So for 5 days, they have a place where they can stay. They will not be kicked out, because most of the time, as a human, homeless people, you always like being feared that somebody's going to kick you out from, a restaurant, from like a public space, even in the park. So that's the only time of the years where they can be somewhere without being bothered, and where they can relax, and we give them food, clothing, and we have a lot of volunteers, and they can meet people. We have arts, so it's like big encounter between non-street people and street people, and I think that's the most important. We're doing that not for the homeless, but for the non-street people to have the chance to create that big encounter. That's mostly like the goal that we try to achieve. Yeah.
So what do you think, or what do you hope that non-street people can learn about the homeless situation with this event?
They realize that they're not as scary that we think they are, and I think that most of them just need to be say, "Hey, I see you. You exist." Because most of the time we feel like we avoid their regard. Nobody want to look. Anybody's bigger. Somebody ask you for money for anything. Most of the people, they will just not look at it. And I think that's really become a kind of big rage inside, because nobody notices your presence. And when they get drunk, some of them, they get really mad, and they get the violence because they have nothing. The only thing that you can give is what you receive. So if you don't receive any love, you cannot give love back, So I think.
And could you tell me how many volunteers you're expecting to help in this year's event?
Yeah, the non-street people, I think it's going to be close to 250, almost 300 people, and then the street people is about like 75. Even like today, I've got like, it's the first day we started working. We have 15, and I said I'll come back tomorrow because after a while I've got too much people around me. I get like too nervous. But it's funny because I don't call anybody. They see the poster on the street, and everybody's coming today to say, "Oh, you need me when I can register to work." So I think this year is going to be the last one because it's too demanding. It's always hard. Like last year's, we've been cut for $40,000 from Heritage Canada, and they got. We had the response last Wednesday, so just like a week before the event, so that was very nice, yeah. And the last 4 years, we've been subsidized from there, we get 10,000, 25,000, 40,000, and not zero this year. So what the politician, and I know that is from the minister, it's not from the program, because I know we have a great cut at the program. It's not like it's up there, at the Chambre des Communes somewhere, For me, it's like become like an utopia because even on site we compost, we try to recycle most of it, and so I think we try to show how we should live, together,